We're going to go into game one. This is the grand finals of the TASSEL TUSSLE. It is partying here in the bottom left with Recalls and Scorpions, and in the top right is Albino with Scorpions and Hornets.
Both players taking a while to take their expansion, just making sure neither player is all-inning them as King Crabs are on the play for Albino, so threatening a little bit of a one-base rush there perhaps, but both players will be expanding anyways, and so we're going to be getting out onto the field with those Scorpions, as the Recalls obviously have much less maneuverability, so it's very easy anytime you see a Recall player, just go ahead and take the map with you or whatever units you've made and kind of force them to respond to whatever you're doing instead of the other way around.
So he does recall back here.
Instant
third base lands. Now, I'll tell you, this is a skirmish you see a lot in Battle Aces, is Scorpions versus Recalls. Recalls on 3 bases. Is there going to be tech? Can we check? Okay, he's actually going to tech into Crab Destroyer, King Crab Destroyer, excuse me. So this is going to be a timing push.
Yeah, it seems like Albino is also trying to maybe draw parting out a little bit here with the Scorpions on the bottom side to allow the ones on the top some maneuverability. But actually, seeing that parting is just going to go run across the map and just try to force Albino's hand now. Maybe not quite expecting the units to be over here. Going to go attack the third base and the natural is Albino. He's going to get a recall parting onto the natural here to save his workers. First priority, I like that, instead of saving the third base, since he doesn't technically need this third base to stay alive, considering his opponent hasn't made his yet. Obviously, it's good to save it, but the workers are the thing that are the more important thing to save initially, so going towards that natural first as the recall choice is a good play.
Scorpion's going to wrap around again. Here it is. It's 6 King Crabs inbound. Again, no tech up right now, right? At all? No, I'm sorry. Dragonfly tech. Excuse me.
Oh,
wow, he's going to ditch
totally
it.
Away.
Yeah, I thought he was going to recall there. I'm like, he's going to lose all those recalls, man.
Wow, parting sucks.
All right. So he's actually kiting pretty well back here, but the King Crabs are going to deal a lot of damage. He's probably going to have to recall into his main.
This is actually crazy how much damage this is getting done. The Dragonflies are only just now out. They're coming out of the main base here to try and target down those King Crabs. We'll be able to do just that. A lot of damage getting done, though, with these Scorpions. Getting a lot of the recalls now going onto the workers themselves. We'll start to kill a lot of them pretty quickly, but everything is going to get suicided here for the workers. And now it's up to Albino to find a way to deal with these Dragonflies coming across the map.
Hornets are out. You can beat Dragonflies with Hornets. Now, this is a lot of Dragonflies, so obviously you need a lot of Hornets, but this is not a situation where you can swing with the tech and just lock them out. And so, watch this. Really good control here. We can see Albino just going to keep trying to chase in. Note that Hornets are actually faster than even the Dragonflies are, so they can actually chase and do damage, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Stutter Step Micro with them is pretty crazy how fast you actually have to go with them, so... it looks like he's actually going to send a bunch of them across to aid his Crabs and Scorpions over here. We'll be able to help a little bit, but only a few honestly got sent out, so it's not actually enough to kill all these Dragonflies or contest them at all, really. So this is actually a bit of an overstep now from Albino. I'm not really quite sure what the plan here was. Maybe not realizing that all the Dragonflies were going to get sent back home, as he really wanted to get more there, but unfortunately just kind of lost everything for... basically nothing.
Look at that dive. He acts like he's going to fly away, and then the moment that the Hornets come at him, he just flies right into him.
That's so sick.
Party's done a really good job, generally speaking, of keeping the weaker Dragonflies in the back. And now there's pressure on this third base while Party's going to expand and take a third of his own.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Parting here. Easily able to kill that off, and that's just going to end the game, as Albino says there's no way for him to get back. Parting taking a nice, quick 1-0 lead in the game.
I love to see it. Okay, well, kind of a cool game. Recalls third base into Dragonflies, but then realizing I don't need the third base anymore. I've had a little bit of experience in my own games where, like, sometimes you really just got to know when to not protect the third.
Yeah.
To just ditch it. Again, you still got some of the resources for it, and the resources come in very quickly when you get an extra base. So, pretty cool. And, you know, when it comes to the Hornets, it seems like you need to know when you have enough Hornets to actually take a fight.
Yeah.
Because he tried to threaten the dragonflies with his hornets and then tried to kind of fake them out and go back. And Parting just turned around, chased those units back there, and he kind of just cleaned up everything that was put on the map without really losing much. Pretty easy game from there.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate if you kind of lose track of actually where the dragonflies are going, because then they are so fast, so they can just outposition you pretty quickly, and then you just kind of lose it from there, like you said.
All right, game 2. Let's see if Albino can have a better run. Parting this time around. Oh no, different tech actually. Recall and Hunter recall. Oh, sorry, is that
recall
hunters? Thank you.
Yep. It's going to be blinks fully for Albino this time, though. See if he's able to get anything done with these. We're going to have mortars coming out for Albino. We've got cat buses in for Parting if it ends up getting going that late. And then we got the airship in... oh my god, why do I keep calling them enforcers, dude? Mammoths.
Enforcers now, man.
Mammoths. Mammoth airship coming out of Albino over here. So I'm curious to see if he's going to end up going for that route. So that way he can maybe also have the airships to just deal with the potential dragonfly as well. Yep, looks like that's going to be the play.
Okay, so the blinks are just going to stay out here. Blink versus recall is always kind of a funny fight. You know, neither side can really get in there and do that much to the other one. Obviously, the recall guy is always going to be the one defending. Yeah,
it's true. The recalls also can like sort of half blink as well, like what I was saying before, like with the way that they can recall sort of. So it's kind of an interesting fight, the way it ends up going. But yeah, you're right. It's like, you know, nothing really happens. They're both just kind of staring at each other, moving around. Just like, hey, no, I'm over here.
They both try to target one of the other units down, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So it's going to be Mammoth and Dragonflies coming here. The tech is a little bit ahead right now for Albino, though. The fight in the middle of the map is going to be won by Parting as Albino blinks away.
I'm kind of curious what this is actually going to do here because, I mean, the recalls don't really have an opportunity to really stall this out too much, and they also can't really counterattack. And so Parting is just going to be doing essentially the same tech, but later than his opponent and with less of it because he's expanded faster as well.
Can't he just go Dragonflies now?
Because
it's only Mammoths. I mean, I guess that's all you have to
airships
scout.
Surely are going to be coming out after this as well because he's going to see this. But this is so many Mammoths so much faster than his opponent. He's going to try to wedge himself in the back here. But, I mean, Mammoths are slightly ranged. They can still shoot. They don't actually do melee damage. And, I mean, this is looking pretty bad so far for Parting. I mean, the recalls are not able to do that much damage. The Dragonflies are out. The airships should be here, and there they are. And they do kill the Dragonflies. Actually, not that quickly. He didn't target fire too well with
This is what I was talking about. I think he made too many Mammoths. I think you actually just kind of buy time, stall the game out, and then you're going to kill all this stuff with your Dragonflies.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because I really expected him to actually have more airships on the back end of this. I thought he was going to be able to get way more, but you're right that all of them are now going to get killed off here. Now we have a ton of these Dragonflies. Do we only have... How many? Are you really only able to get that many airships? That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I've seen this in a couple games. Not this exact situation, but something where like they dump all their resources into one of the techs, and then they're a little bit lopsided.
I think this is okay now, though. You think he's got enough? At least
I think so.
I mean, killing the third base is still good because that obviously then evens it up and at least puts it to where it's totally playable from his position.
We can get a third base, though, right, for Parting? I mean, what's going to stop him? The airships are not fast, right?
I wonder how... They are still kind of fast. They still can kind of keep up with the Dragonflies at least. But you're right, there's no counterattack potential.
He's going to kill everything in the main.
Oh, he's not expecting it. He's not expecting it. He did it. No, where's he going? He still doesn't know. Oh, my God. So many of them getting killed off, and a couple reinforcing ones getting killed off here, too.
Oh, my God. It's disgusting.
Dragonflies are nuts, dude.
Dargonflies. Now we're going to have a push come out. And, I mean, here's the thing. The airships have to cover the ground army or they can't push, but can't he just fly back in with the Dragonflies again?
But you can also, this is the other annoying thing, is that you have to split up the airships because you don't know if he's actually going to counterattack or keep them back in the army. So this is the struggle, and he's kind of had to make the gamble, and luckily he has played the gamble correctly because the Dragonflies are coming in with the army here. Recall Hunter's also on the ground, so he has to be careful with those airships, not just suicide them into them. Waiting with the Dragonflies on the back end, will be able to come in with them now. And actually jumping on them is Albino over here, so we will be able to kill all of those off, which is a nice play. But still, he's on a timer with this. He has no third base with this. He's totally all in.
I think that Parting can hold.
Yeah, he's got so many enforcers out now. What am I doing, man? Mammoth. I'm not
So
even
crazy.
doing it on purpose.
No,
It's
it's
insane. Mammoths.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he can break in here, man. Okay, there's going to be a counterattack down here at the bottom. We got to get a shot of his main. I guess he wants to try to kill anything else that comes out. No Dragonflies yet. Recall Hunters come back.
So little damage to ground units. It's
Oh, and they're
crazy.
so slow. It's crazy. They're like as slow as Command and Conquer infantry. It's like nuts.
All right, this third base is going to get targeted down pretty quickly, I feel like. They do quite a bit of damage, those mammoths, onto that building, and we'll be able to kill it off, recalling half of them out. Just kind of run those away and hopefully drag the army with it, and we'll do just that. So buying time is all he wants with these ones, and a couple extra worker kills actually could still come into play here as well.
Can you moving shot with mammoths? I guess not. And
No.
now that I watch them, they have to stop. They can't walk and chew gum. They can't.
They can't do two things
They've
at the
got
same
like
time.
wheels on their feet, but like when they fire, they're like, oh, hold on, stabilize.
That's actually a funny point. Yeah, they literally can just roll the whole time if they wanted to. Interesting.
Okay, a push up in here. Nice.
You don't have any more
blinking.
airships? Where'd they go? Oh no. We can't kill the Dragonflies. They're not actually just going to be sent across the map anyways. This army's actually still pretty big here, but I think the surround is now starting to come out here for Parting. And getting on top of absolutely everything here is Parting. We'll be able to finally win out this game, a 2-0 to start it out.
Yeah, beautiful game. And so that is going to be, yeah, 2-0. Parting, you know, not having any problems so far here in Battle Aces. Hopefully Albino can come back. I thought Albino looked like he had a shot back there for a little bit, but, you know, the longer you can stay on 3 bases versus their 2. I mean,
It's only a matter of time.
it also seems like airships stop Dragonflies, but you're kind of inhibited by choices.
What do you mean?
You can't counterattack that
Yeah,
easily.
right.
When you counterattack, you're at risk of the Dragonflies then doing their counterattack,
You're
which is going to be faster.
Yeah.
So he basically had to send 4 airships out with his army and 4 to stay back at home. And Parting was smart. He just didn't react.
Yeah.
And so...
I think he just understood that concept very well. And it was
Yeah.
just like, I'm just going to play this. I'm going to call your bluff, essentially.
Yeah.
And just sit here and do nothing.
And it was enough time to really, you know, take in so many more resources from that third base. Are we
Dude.
getting confirmation?
Dude, I can't believe I'm gaslighting myself into thinking these units are called enforcers. It's so funny.
I remember somebody was calling when the Mothership Corps had just come out. They were
Yeah.
calling that slow field. Somebody I knew was calling it Quagmire because I think that's what that ability was called in like League of Legends or something. And I think I said it in GSL. I got roasted so bad. I'm like, I don't know. That's what some guy I know was calling it. And we were talking about the game
Oh,
right when the
brutal.
game came out. That'll happen, man. Okay, game 3. Now we've got recalls being made pretty conservatively, by the way, just staying back. Albino has mortar tech, destroyer tech, although we've had more Starforge kind of games directionally. So maybe this is just kind of how it goes.
Yeah, it's been a lot of focus on the Mammoth and then just air unit double play that the Starforge allows. The Mammoth being in this spot just opens up so much versatility for how that works. But then it also kind of leads to somewhat one-dimensional games because then you're kind of both forced to go into that type of style the whole time. And it's a little bit awkward there. But at least this time it's going to be a Foundry play coming out first from Parting, just rushing right to that. Third base coming out from Albino here. So we'll see what his tech choice is or what his style is going to be against this fast Foundry play.
So the third base here, and, you know, Scorpion counterattacks are very tough to deal with. I guess every time I see the recall pushes happen, I'm always a little bit surprised. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it does make sense. They can't really punish you for this. You might as well try to get some kills.
Yeah, I mean, you can just run back home.
So this is going to be a ground game this time around. And it's actually going to be Parting with the 2-base time attack.
Yeah, he's not expanding. You're correct. It's true. looks going to be Albino going to be just trying to get as many mortars and destroyers out defensively as soon as he can whenever that tech is ready for him.
As a reminder, guys, in the Twitch chat, I will be giving out Battle Aces beta keys after the finals is done, so don't leave. Anyways, back into this game, we have a big surround here, and Crusaders are south of this, but they're not, with the group, and he's actually kind of slow on the recall there, but Crusaders do come up. The Shockers are here as well. There's enough recalls to kind of escort these Shockers forward. And this third base is going down. Albino, I think, wisely so, gives it up.
Also, an instant higher tech into the advanced blinks as well from Parting is quite interesting. I think maybe noting that he's going to get the third base, and then probably there's going to be a ton of mortars defensively, and just barely dodging out of that shot. Going to try to go into the advanced blinks to maybe blink on top of the mortars.
The counterattack. Oh, sorry.
It's the slow.
No, click back there. Then go back there when this actually happens. I thought they were Shockers going up there. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, we got ahead of ourselves here, man.
Nice.
Yeah, recalls
I'm so glad we caught this in time. Although they're going to kill this base. That's actually pretty sick. They killed it pretty quickly here. Oh, wait, he's not paying attention!
Oh, no!
No, Albino! Oh, he was too busy in the middle. Loses the base. Didn't have the units sieged up. And now they're going to recall home before even a shock goes off. Huge move from Parting. Oh, my God. It's a tragedy. Oh, he's even getting on top of the mortars.
Dude,
oh, it's sick.
He's a killer. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Done
Parting.
and dusted.
Yikes.
Whoa. Parting up 3-0 in this best of 9, by the way.
Needs 2 more to win it already.
I can't believe that game. Recalls do a lot of damage to buildings, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? It's like so rare to actually get them onto the building because it feels like it takes forever to get across the map.
I don't think. Yeah. Actually, what's funny is one of the games I was trying to learn recalls with, my first game, it was against who's that guy it's like his ID's just a face?
It's the Lenny face. It's called.
Yeah. The Lenny.
We don't know who he is.
Oh, nobody knows.
We have no idea.
I played him, and it's like we both went recalls, and he just pushed my third with his recalls, and I'm like, dude, these are damaging my expansion so fast. Like, I just lost my third base. Recall versus recall push. I recalled away a little bit too soon, and then it was like the game was over, and I thought, that's kind of crazy. But now I see it again in that game, and I go, okay, they just kind of kill buildings really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Mud
game
crab?
4. Mud crab?
Mud crab?
Oh, no.
I really thought he was going to bring it out.
Oh, clean crab, apparently.
Clean crab? Yeah. This is the cleanest crab you've ever seen, taking baths every day.
Yeah, this is a freshwater crab, I think is what we call it. This is not the all-in.
This is the freshwater crab. The mud crab and the freshwater crab.
Mud crab is 1 base, freshwater crab is 2, maybe even 3 bases. Maybe I'm going to find out what my endgame tech is.
Oh, so good. I really liked what you said, one of your chatters said about how the resources are called David and Kim.
Yeah,
I kept trying to find a moment to say that.
It's like, the red resource is David and the blue resource is Kim.
Oh, it's so good. I really want to. I wanted to call him that the entire day, but I forgot to preface it. There's not enough David
Kim is all going to go into that cat bus. All right, so he recalls back here. This is one of the things with Scorpions. You got to be careful, and the it's easy to be overextended.
He recalled forward actually to try and get a little flank here. That was kind of cool, but unfortunately runs away in time.
Can we check tech again?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go into King Crab Mortar. So Hornets can hit air. Parting has the luxury of kind of dual attack with Dragonfly and Mammoth, both so solid air and solid ground. So no, he just goes back.
Boop. Okay, so it's gonna be King Crabs as the first play here from Albino to try and bust down this third base and then eventually some mortars, or is it just gonna be King Crabs? I guess it's just Crabs here. The freshwater crabs coming in for the nice kill as the surround of the Scorpions is going to get around.
My God.
And he's just going to
go right into the building.
Them. Oh, I love that play out of Albino going right for the workers as well. That's so sick. Just forcing all these recalls away. I'm surprised that he didn't recall them back in time.
Well, I think if he recalls them back, they immediately die to the King Crabs. You actually just recall on top of Crabs and die.
Yeah, I guess he's just threatening the counterattack the whole time with these and forcing Albino to come back home and respect this. I actually like that from Party. That's a good point.
So he's got some Hornets, so he's going to have an answer for the Dragonflies. Ooh, nice micro here. Albino. Oh my god, yeah, you see those recalls, they just die when they get cornered.
Oh no, the Hornets, they're running away. No, the Dragonflies are about to come kill all your workers. Oh, he heard us. Thank
yes,
God.
he's stream sniping. No, he's going to leave. No!
No!
Oh, he's just spent all of his money on advanced blinks. He's going to lose all of his workers.
Oh, it's so painful.
I feel like when I try to fly into their worker line with the Dragonflies, it never works.
Oh,
they're always ready, like,
so
duh, tasteless. All right, so he's going to lose all his workers now.
Oh, it's insane how much damage they do so quickly. The Hornets can't even attack, dude. All right, what do we got back on home to defend? Oh, King Crab. Oh my god, we got cat buses! Oh, it's ogre, bro. Oh my god, look at those advanced flanks trying to get on top of them. Yeah, right.
Now look, yeah, you can just kind of micro the cat buses away, the ones that are taking damage. You're like, no, I don't want to lose that one. I don't want to lose that one either. Dude, look at the natural.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh my god. Oh no,
dude.
Look at the main.
Oh my, dude. Parting was just messing around in the other series, man. He was like, let's lose a couple games for fun. Let's do some content. Finals? No, serious.
This is wild. Oh, you know what's funny? It's been Starforge tech. Like this entire tournament's been Foundry tech. And Parting's making it work.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's a win-win for me because Mud Crabs work today, and I have Cat Bus Tech winning this. So I'm like, I am just as good as the pros.
Well, it's true. Yeah, your strats are good.
It's too bad I can talk well, too, or I'd be playing in this tournament, winning my own tournament. So we're going to go into game 5?
Yep.
Okay.
And it could just be a straight 5-0.
Yeah.
That would be just absolutely wild.
Okay. Well, let's hope Albino gives us a longer finals here.
Yeah, it's taking a little bit to come in, so I think he's probably switching out his deck a little bit, trying to find some kind of an answer to what this incredible Starforge tech play has been out of Parting. I mean, the recall and then into the Mammoth and Dragonfly has just been so difficult for him to deal with. I wonder, honestly, if just going Dragonflies yourself, just so you can at least always catch up to them. So that way then, and you also have then the opportunity to do the counterattack as well, whereas the airships are just kind of forced to stay home the whole time to maybe make it a little bit better for him.
Yeah.
Or doing a thing where maybe you even go go Heavy Hunter or something in the Foundry, so you can just insta-Q, go into the Foundry, and then not even worry about the air that much. But I feel like that also then just kind of makes your actual army worse. Because they're not really good in a straight
Heavy
fight.
Hunters are not that fast.
Well, they got buffed, though. They're actually really fast again.
Are they pretty fast now?
Yeah, they got buffed again. So
this game's getting patched so fast, it's a little hard to keep up with. Again, guys, reminder, in the chat, I am giving away Battle Ace's keys. So stay here. Gemini has to run back home. Are you going to be all right? I assume this is going to be a 5-0. You said you got to start at 8?
Well, it's my own tournament, so I can just say it moves a little farther.
Wow. Oh, look at me. I'm king of the castle. I'm Gemini. Okay, so then we'll finish this. You go home, and I'll raid your stream.
Sure, perfect.
Okay. Hopefully not the final game here, Party versus Albino. I got all his games on vinyl.
That was sick.
That's a recovery.
That was awesome.
Game 5 versus Albino. Hopefully not the last one. Hopefully Albino can start to come back.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it! Yes!
Yes.
Good. By the way,
games.
If you're seeing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about the games and Battle Aces and everything like that. Go to tastelessthreads.com. Not so fast. I got Mud Crab. All right, tastelessthreads.com. And buy a shirt there. All right, Mud Crab. Parting, going Mud Crab.
Parting wants this game over. He wants to go eat
he's
dinner.
Done.
He's hungry. He's
got
wants to
movie
eat lunch.
tickets. It's going to be at 7:45. He's got to go. He says Battle Aces games are too long.
Hey, look, I was right. He went Heavy Hunters. Nice. But I don't know if it'll end up working because obviously it's going to be a King Crab, Mud Crab opener. So it's, I'm guessing he's probably just going to have to go straight. Oh, he's going into airships as the defense? Are Mammoths going to be good enough against the King Crabs?
Mammoths can stop this.
Okay.
It's not like a destroyer King Crab situation where it's like this one just beats that other one.
Oh, it's actually kind of interesting as well that he's going with blinks. I just realized. I didn't even like put 2 and 2 together. He's going blinks with this instead of scorpions.
To be honest, I was so caught up with just the mud crab build. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, let's see how he uses the blinks. Maybe he tries to you know what I bet it is? He tries to blink into maybe like the opponent's counter to this. So like
this is sick. I love this. He's threatening the attack on the bottom, but sending one crab to the top to then kill the workers. It's pretty sick, because usually you just go everything over into the natural here to just kill it off. But, I mean, one going into the main base, that's going to kill them very quickly here. Blink's just kind of forced to attack each other here, as the crabs will just focus the natural, and the main one also getting through all of those worker lines. Thankfully, the Mammoths will be able to kill it off pretty quickly here, but... I mean, a great position here for Parting as he's getting his second base set up as well.
So now he backs up. So in this moment, you're ahead in tech. Oh, he's got a little ninja crab down there.
Shadows.
Yes, a little shadow crab.
Crouching crab, hidden crab as well? What? How do you say that?
Dragon? No, he's going to run right in there. He's going to try to take him out in the... Oh, he's intercepting reinforcements.
That's pretty sick. All right, can he kill this base? That's the important thing. Oh, blink onto that one. That's pretty nicely done.
By the way, can Mammoths just kite King Crabs?
I don't know. I don't think they're fast enough to do that. King Crabs are pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, they have to turn. They're like Warcraft 3 heroes.
Oh, what the
apparently.
heck? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, my God. Did Albino just lose? Is he just dead? He's just losing absolutely everything. The crabs aren't doing... Oh, my God. The crabs are just insane. They're just not dying. Oh, that guy's stuck a little bit, but
yeah.
Blink's past him as well.
GG! All right, the champion of the TUSSLE is Parting.
Oh my God! Oh, he had
5-0.
He had a date tonight, man. Jeez, he wanted this done quick.
Speed running our tournament. All right.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, I expected Parting to win overall because he's just kind of the best player in general right now. But that is a statement to go in a 5-0 right there.
He bopped him.
Yeah, that was not close.
He did all the different moves too.
Yeah.
It's like he came out with a different Street Fighter character every time. He did all the combos. Wow. And ended it with Mud Crab.
You are so vindicated, dude.